we're back here on this kitchen table. Usually is where we get to drop some wisdom and have no filter on this mouth and potentially change somebody's life. But today, guys, I've got problems and I've got the answer and the solutions to these problems. Now, guys, a lot of us in life today go through life feeling unhappy and we don't know why we're unhappy, but I can justify it today for you guys, and that's the problem and that is the solution that I'm going to offer in this video. Now, personally, I felt unhappy back then before this all started. I felt unhappy because I realized today that there was no excitement in my life. I was just doing what everybody else was doing and I was following the flock. I had no identity at that stage and I was just following the flock and what everybody else was doing, and you'll notice society's doing the same thing. Everybody's following the other guy and nobody has an identity or opinion or some kind of vision in life and goal, or know exactly who they are and what they want out of life. Many people feel that way and they don't even know it, but that's the way they're living life without even figuring out who they really are and what they want out of life. And on one stage they'll feel unhappy. They're unhappy because there is no excitement. There's no excitement because there's no money, and that's why they are financially stressed, right? And that's why there's so many relationship problems. You know, there's so many family breaking up, and there's so many things that involve around money. Money or financial, I guess, comfort, security equals excitement in your life. And you don't even have to have the money to have the excitement, but the fact that you're doing something different from the flock is actually going to give you excitement in life. Then that leads to what? That leads to confidence. And that's why you see everybody that starts trading will go, or a business will go on Instagram and they'll change their Instagram to stock trader or entrepreneur, businessman, investor, when they only invested €100 in some stock. Why do they do that? Because now they're doing something that they're excited about and it's different from the rest, right? They've elevated themselves and that's giving them excitement. In turn, it gives them a little happiness. A little dopamine gets kicked in their life. But happiness will come about and confidence will come about when you achieve all of that. See, many people lack confidence. They lack confidence because they're not really happy with themselves. They're not happy with themselves because they're not excited about their life. They're not excited about that life because they're missing one element: security. They're not really secure. And that's why many people are insecure about themselves. See, all of these factors shape you as an individual, and that's why money is the heart of this channel today. So, society is a mess today, right? The same people that diss money and talk about it like it's the root of all evil and point fingers at some wealthy dude or some rich dude and say, or justify why they don't have the things that this person has, like he has daddy's money. Those same people are the first ones to complain about money at the end of the month when there's more month left than money. Those same individuals. And that's why I don't kick it with them anymore. And that's why my circle is closed. And that's why I say to you guys, you need to escape that. You need to go to the road less traveled by if you really want to achieve happiness and you want to find out who you are. You cannot be a part of that flock. Society is a mess. It's screwed up, right? That's why there's so much negativity, so much racism, so much hate. People don't just become racist for no reason. People don't just become hateful for no reason. They hate because they hate themselves. If they really had an identity, they wouldn't spare a breath on anybody else, right? Why would you? You're at peace. You're at peace. You know exactly who you are and exactly who you want or what you want out of life. And that's what society is today. And that's why I say to myself, I'm not a part of the flock. I'm different. Now, this sounds like crazy talk. It sounds like crazy talk to so many people. Well, good. Many people hide what they feel and hide what they think. And I know it's not just me who thinks this way, but a lot of people think the same way out there. A lot of people, not just me. Some of you who's watching feel the same way, but hey, you open your mouth, you're crazy. That's my philosophy on life. You know, I guess that's the reason why I found happiness in the first place. I justified why I wasn't happy. And I wasn't happy because I was just rubbing shoulders with losers. With guys that have no identity, lost in life, no vision, no goals. They always complain, they always moan and gossip and backbite. Those are the same people that we're talking about here. That's why I say society is a shitty society that we live in. I don't want to be a part of that. I cannot spare a breath on some negativity that exists out there. And I guess That's the first rule of success, is to have an identity, to know exactly who you are and exactly what you want out of life. Therefore, you're going to have some kind of excitement, something to look forward to the future, for the future, you know, and all the other nonsense, you know, all the other peasants, I call them. And look, I'm talking like this, you're going to say, I'm arrogant. Well, I'm arrogant good, because I've dealt with people like this, and you're dealing with people like this. You know, some people don't like what I talk like. Good, you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to the truth. Right? Let the peasants do their thing. Let the peasant complain and moan and cry to sleep because they can't pay the bills, yet they'll justify why they don't have money. Let them do that. You're better than this, right? You want to be happy, you want to be successful in life? Well, escape that reality that you live in. Because some people say this is the reality, Zed. It's not the reality, it's your reality. It's not my reality. My reality is a fantasy to you. Right? My reality is a fantasy to many people. To me, it's not. It's not a fantasy. It's 100% achievable. And that's the confidence you get from working on yourself, educating yourself, learning, trying out different things, associating yourself with positivity, positive thinkers, forward thinkers, not still people. And I guess happiness will arrive in your life. Right? Excitement, that's what it's not even happiness, it's excitement. You wake up every morning looking forward to Monday. On Fridays, you ask every trader out there, they'll tell you, I'm looking forward to Monday. They're not looking forward to Saturday, Sunday, or Friday night. They're looking forward to Monday because they don't live for the Saturdays. The Saturdays is there for those who work a 9-to-5 job and have some excuse to go out and forget about the rest of the week that occurred. That's what the weekend is made for. I don't have a weekend, right? So, your mind needs to change. Your mindset needs to change today. And that's why I'm making this video, is to brainwash you. At the end of the day, why would I make these videos? Make you think differently and have you part of my cult. So, guys, that's the way it's gonna be in life today. You have to just think differently. You have to focus on yourself. The solution to all of this and to all these problems that I talked about today is basically find out who you really are, and the way you're going to do this is take a step back from the world and just spend some time alone, because that's where your thinking is going to happen. Spend some time alone and think for yourself, who are you and what you want out of life and how you're going to get there, what's going to make you happy. And the things that you think is going to make you happy is probably going to make you excited, not happy. The happiness will come when you find peace, and that's where you take a step back from all this mayhem. And yeah, this is the way it's gonna be, guys, right? This is real talk. Don't associate yourself with losers, and losers do exist. Some people want to be entrepreneurs, successful, but they don't have the mindset that I'm talking about here, and they'll quit before they even know it, because they're not really strong enough. They're not really strong enough mentally, and not physically, mentally. They don't have an identity. They're just part of the crowd. They get manipulated easily and get talked out of the dreams easily. And sometimes you do the talking. Sometimes you talk yourself out of your dreams because you're not strong enough. So, if you ever find yourself feeling that way, come back here, watch this video, guys, and it's gonna give you the answers. See you again for more videos. Appreciate you for watching, guys. Smash that like button if you made it this far. This is the Zed Monopoly mindset. I know we might have been arrogant here or somehow, but who cares? Nobody cares. Anyways, peace, guys. Follow me on Instagram somewhere here. Smash that like. If you're new, smash that subscribe. And show your boy some love. If you agree, put it in the comment section. Peace.